দীপ্ত টিভির নিয়মিত আয়োজন বিজট্রেন্ডসের ২০০তম পর্বে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি আমি আব্দুল্লাহ আল মামুন। আজকে আমরা কথা বলবো এলপিজি গ্যাসের ব্যবসা, সম্ভাবনা, নিরাপত্তা, ঝুঁকি এই সব কিছু নিয়ে। আমাদের সাথে আজকে অতিথি হিসেবে স্টুডিওতে আছেন ইউনাইটেড আইগ্যাস এলপিজি লিমিটেডের সিইও জনাব হারুন ওরটাচ। মিস্টার হারুন ওরটাচ, ওয়েলকাম টু দ্য শো। At the very beginning, we would like to hear about your personal journey, your career, your education background, as well as how you have involved with the company like United Aiggas.
Thank you, Mr. Mamun, for the invitation. Especially, I would like to congratulate you for the 200th episode of this fantastic Biztrendz program. And I feel very lucky to be invited on such a special episode. Thanks again. I am Harun Ortaç. I am the CEO of United Aiggas LPG. I work for 20 years in the same group, Koç Group companies from Turkey. In Turkey, Koç Group is the leading conglomerate operating in energy business, automotive business, finance business, and consumer durable goods business. We have also retailer businesses. We have some JVs with Ford, Stellantis, Case New Holland Truckmark. These are international big companies. So 4 years ago, I was appointed as the CFO of United Aiggas LPG for the establishment of JV with esteemed group of Bangladesh United Group.
Yep.
This is a JV. Aiggas is 50% shareholder. United Group is the 50% shareholder. 4 years ago, we established. After 4 years, now we are an important player in the market. We are having 8% market share, more than 200 distributors, 13,000 of retailers, and we are reaching 700,000 households every month.
Okay, so as you have mentioned that you have spent more than 4 years right now in Bangladesh. So how do you see actually the current condition of the LPG users, particularly the trends of new energy, how it is actually, is it expanding or is it changing? And also how the demands and supply are working in the country?
Bangladesh LPG market has been the fastest growing economies throughout the world. Before coming to Bangladesh, we analyzed many other regions, many other countries, but Bangladesh market has three important dimensions. One is the scale, volume, one is the growth side, and the other and the most important is liberal side of the liberal status of the market. So we selected Bangladesh as our first country to invest abroad. We met with United Group and we formed the JV. In Bangladesh, governments are trying to reduce the dependency on the pipe natural gas in the kitchens. That is a driving factor to increase the market size. Also, urbanization and economic growth happening in Bangladesh
simultaneously, yep,
is another reason the market is growing. From traditional fuels like wood, kerosene, people are shifting when their economic power is increasing. They are shifting to burners, better kitchens, and they shift to LPG. The third one is also industries and transportation are being more into LPG than CNG. We see very big potential in Bangladesh market with some regulations and with the natural growth of the economy of Bangladesh. Bangladesh LPG market will grow better than any other countries in the world.
That means, according to your speech, that a transition is going on and you are expecting that it will boom in the coming days.
We are expecting the market researches we had done was showing this. It is going parallelly. Of course, Bangladesh is having its own natural resources, natural gas.
Yeah.
Also, the demand is so high, Bangladesh needs to import some LNG. But the growth is so high, I think natural gas will be shifted more into industries other than households, and domestic uses of LPG cylinders will boom. Together with this, efficiency in autogas compared to CNG will be understood better and better in the coming years. So transportation, we believe, more dependent on
LPG in the coming days.
I will give you an example. Turkey has the biggest autogas markets, one of the biggest autogas markets in the world, like Korea, Japan, Ukraine. Turkey has more than 3.3 million ton autogas market. Today, Bangladesh is having only 1 lakh tons market. So we see the potential in the autogas market. Cylinder market is also growing. In the last 10 years, the growth was steady, and we believe it will also continue in the coming years.
Okay, that brings me to the discussion of your company, particularly United Igas LPG. Where have you actually started your factories and others, and how do you maintain your distribution and all other things over the last 4 years? How have you expanded? Can you share those story with our audience?
Sure. 4 years passed very quickly. The time flies, words are really correct. When we came here, the company was signature on the papers. We established our first plant in Chittagong, Anwara. Now Anwara plant has 16,000 ton of LPG storage, which is the #1 biggest storage capacity in Bangladesh. And our Rupkonj plant is going to be operational this year very soon. It will have the biggest filling capacity to serve Dhaka and North Bangladesh, including Sylhet, Mymensingh, Rangpur, Rajshahi. Also, third step will be Mongla. We will set up our organization accordingly. Of course, transportation, efficiency, smooth supply are the current assets in LPG market. Consumers, distributors, retailers should believe that whenever they need, they will have the product. In order to maintain this, we are being supported by our mother company, Igas, in terms of supply, smooth supply. In none of the days in 4 years, we were run out of gas. This is a game changer for Bangladesh. And with the power of our other mother company, United Group, we are having the perfect location to bring bigger vessels, to have efficiencies in the supply chain, and we will reflect these efficiencies to our customers, distributors, industrial partners, and for the autogas market growth.
So when you are talking about, are you currently producing only for the household users, or you are working with the industrial and automobiles as well?
We already started to work with industries. We are selective in this because we want to invest in our systems. Our systems are being imported from Turkey. We have our people who are experienced in installing state-of-the-art systems, so that safety of our customers is #1. Because industries are investing millions of dollars, so because of the safety requirements, we have to be very careful. We are being selective. We are understanding their needs. Of course, regulation compliance is very important for us. We are setting up the system, and we are ensuring this with smooth supply, because Bangladesh is an exporter country. Exports cannot stop. Production cannot stop. We are aware of our responsibility. So we want our partners who are running their businesses, industries, trust on us. We will do the rest. Also, there are autogas stations already installed in Bangladesh. We are trying to contract with them after understanding their systems, requirements, safety needs, and if they are eligible for us to supply their stations, we are starting contract discussions. #1 thing, safety. #1 thing at the same time is compliance for us. We are doing good. Of course, our cylinder business is the main business. 90% of the LPG industry is domestic cylinders. We will not stay behind growing there. We have growth more than 100% last year. Our targets to grow is similar this year. We want to be among the top countries in the very near future. Of course, our ultimate goal is to be #1 in the industry.
Yeah, that sounds very great. And what about the challenges, particularly when you are talking about that's a rapid growth of your company and the demand, the way people responding, and you have very positively discussed all these things. Do you find any big challenges that actually hampers your growth or even the market, not only for your company, but as a whole the sector is affected? What are those challenges you have identified?
If I need to talk on behalf of the industry is a very important, has a very important position in order to maintain energy safety of Bangladesh, because Bangladesh does not have to heat the houses like we do in Turkey. That's why we are dependent on pipe gas. We are heating our houses because we have strong winters. At the same time, we are using natural gas in the kitchens. But here, the winter period is so less. So in the kitchens, people are going to use more and more cylinders and LPG gas. So this big size and big importance industry should go parallel with the regulation. We have good regulators. They are understanding the business. They are trying for the best of the industry. BRC is the main regulator here. We are working closely with them. They are very open to discussions. They are very open to understand the needs of the industry. Regulation, safety requirements of the households, quality equipment, quality service and after-sales services are the keys for the industry to grow. We are trying to increase the awareness in the society. Better equipment is needed. Better regulators are needed. Better hose pipes are needed, because 95% of the incidents, unwanted fire incidents related to LPG cylinders are due to pure equipment.
We will definitely discuss in details about this safety and other things in the later part. But do you think that the perception of the consumers particularly have changed, or is it changing to use these environment-friendly LPG and others? How do you preach actually when you say instead of the conventional, fuels, you should use the LPG? What are the major features you try to promote?
Actually, LPG we call green energy. Whoever found the natural name for the natural gas, to me, is one of the biggest marketers, because a carbon product is natural gas. A similar carbon product is LPG. LPG was being taught as a different category, but for Bangladesh, compared to burning wood, compared to burning kerosene, when you consider air pollution, air quality in Bangladesh, LPG will be a transition to greener and cleaner environment. Of course, it remains its pollution coming with the fuel is comparably less for LPG, and it is safer, it is portable, it is convenient. You can carry easily to LPG everywhere. Also, good for industry, because LPG is run by private investment.
Yep.
There is no burden on government, there is no burden on governmental tax allocation. So it is an industry will help people to have a better air quality, to have efficient solutions for the industries, good backup systems if they are needing to back up their systems when they don't have enough natural gas. Automatically, in order to continue the production, they will have the LPG. It is a solution, basically.
Exactly. Let's watch one of your TVC that you are promoting on the environment-friendly aspects. Let's view that.
অন্যান্য জ্বালানি এলপিজির চেয়ে প্রায় 50% বেশি কার্বন ডাই অক্সাইড তৈরি করে, যা স্বাস্থ্যের ও পরিবেশের জন্য ক্ষতিকর। তাই সুরক্ষিত থাকতে আইগ্যাস ইউনাইটেড এলপিজি ব্যবহার করুন।
So we were watching your TVC, actually you were campaigning on that. Definitely we will discuss further on this after a short break. দর্শক, আপনারা দেখছেন দীপ্ত টিভির নিয়মিত আয়োজন বিজট্রেন্ডস। সময় হলো বিরতিতে যাবার, থাকুন আমাদের সাথেই। বিরতি থেকে ফিরে আরও একবার স্বাগত দীপ্ত টিভির নিয়মিত আয়োজন বিজট্রেন্ডসের ২০০তম পর্বে। আজকে আমরা কথা বলছি এলপিজি গ্যাসের সম্ভাবনা নিয়ে, নিরাপত্তা এবং ঝুঁকি নিয়ে। আমাদের সাথে আছেন ইউনাইটেড আইগ্যাস এলপিজি লিমিটেডের সিইও জনাব হারুন ওরটাচ। So welcome again after the short break. So you were talking about the safety aspects of uses of LPG and others. So how do your company considers these safety issues, and what are you doing to promote the safety awareness and all these things, especially in Bangladesh?
Thank you, Mr. Mamun. I am repeatedly saying safety is first because it is installed in our brains already. LPG is a product that you need to handle very carefully. LPG cylinder should be very quality one. We are trying to maintain European standards. We have suppliers here. We have our quality engineers. We have engineers from Turkey coming, visiting our suppliers, auditing them. So in order to get the best quality cylinder is okay, but it is not enough. You need to have the best quality of regulator together with hose pipe. I mentioned previously 95% of the incidents, unwanted fire incidents due to LPG cylinders, the reason is not the LPG cylinder or the gas. The reason is leakage in the regulator or the hose pipe. In order to change it, we have imported good quality regulators. We have imported good quality hose pipes, rubber hose pipes supported by steel frames in it, so that there will be no leakage and consumers who are using it will be saved. But of course, installation needs to be done. We need some regulatory aspect here. In Turkey, if you buy a cylinder, you have it installed by the dealers, experienced people. In Bangladesh, you can buy the cylinder and take home. You can
do it by yourself.
This is a regulatory area. We need improvement in order to have safer houses, in order to have safer lives. Also, handling of cylinders in warehouses, distributors, retailers, they have to have some good conditions, air flows, so that they will be maintained properly in a long period of time. Also, while loading, unloading from trucks, I see some habits, cylinders are being thrown. This is also something needs to be changed. But of course, we cannot achieve overnight. What are we doing to maintain it? We are having TV commercials. Not for sales purposes, not for marketing purposes, in order to create awareness in the situation. We invest in TV commercials.
So can we watch those TV commercials,
please,
before we move to the next discussion?
শেষ কবে রেগুলেটর বদলেছেন? ইউরোপিয়ান স্ট্যান্ডার্ড অনুযায়ী নিরাপদ থাকতে ৩ বছরে একবার হোস পাইপ, ১০ বছরে একবার রেগুলেটর বদলান। আর অবশ্যই রেগুলেটর ও হোস পাইপ এক্সপার্ট কাউকে দিয়ে ইনস্টল করে নিন। থাকুন নিশ্চিন্তে। সবসময় নিরাপদ থাকতে কিছু নিয়ম মানা জরুরি, যেমন এলপিজি সিলিন্ডার বদ্ধ জায়গায় বা চুলার নিচে না রেখে নিরাপদ দূরত্বে সোজাভাবে রাখুন। থাকুন নিশ্চিন্তে।
So very deliberately you focuses on the regulator, hose pipe and the positioning of the gas. So how do you get response from the consumers and others currently?
Actually, we are hopeful because this is a long journey. In IGAS, in Koç Group, we believe long-term relationships. IGAS is a 64-year-old company. Koç Group is 100 years. United Groups is 48 years old. So long-term relations always pay us off. We are owning the safety category, but we need the support from industry. When the industry as a whole stronger, then the message you are giving to your consumers and your products clearer. We see efforts of regulatory bodies. We see Bangladesh LPG Operators Association's efforts. These efforts, when come together, will be reflected strongly to the consumers, to the public society. We are hopeful we will continue. We are getting positive responses. There is a way for us to go there, but we will continue.
From the consumer's perspective, sometimes, you know, people go for the pricing. When you are talking about the quality, safety and other, in the contrast, the pricing is there. Good regulators or the house pipe that you are mentioning, the quality standards, European standard, they're a bit costly. So people go for the, you know, the cheaper one. And many a times we find retailers, they actually promote these sort of things. So do you have any program for the retailers or others so that they can actually be cautious about the safety and other things?
It is natural, I understand consumers' behavior. I am also, as a consumer, trying to find the cost-efficient solutions. But in this aspect, our lives are priceless. So there is no price for the safer life of the families. We are going to continue to invest in better products. Maybe if we can increase the scales, the price levels can be more attractive to the consumers. We are also educating our distributors, retailers, in order to promote better quality products, because in the long run, you will not need to change it due to some problems. The regulator can serve you 10 years. The hose pipe can serve you 3 years. So if you have a good quality product, you will, in the long run, get the value for money. This is something we need to communicate in a more clear way, in a better way at consumer level, distributor level, and retail level. I cannot blame our consumers for not selecting the quality one. It is our job to tell better.
Do you see any role, particularly from the regulatory authority, who are, you know, you have mentioned about those things. Do you see any role from their end so that the availability of non-qualified or those which are not expected, actually, this sort of materials should not be in the market?
Of course, because we analyzed regulators in the market. We collected 17 regulators and we sent
17 different
types of regulators we collected. We sent our laboratory in IGAS. All of them failed. All of them failed. That's why we couldn't use any regulator produced in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a country which can produce best quality products in garment industry. So I'm not concerned about the quality products. The demand should come from consumers. The demand should come from retailers, distributors. We need to push the market. In terms of quality, Bangladesh is doing best in many other industries. In LPG, we believe with the help of regulators, it is not a big job for Bangladesh manufacturers to be producing the better ones, to be producing the best ones. 100% I'm confident. We need some time to go there. We are trying for this.
So, as you have mentioned about the other actors, especially the competitors and others. So, how do you see the competition in the market, particularly the national market? And in coming days, as we are expecting, Bangladesh is hoping to be a big market by 2030, you know, and lots of, especially the economic activities will be enhanced in that way. So how do you see this competition and how that will actually benefit the business as well as the consumers?
There is a lovely competition at management level. I can say this because we are very good friends with the executives of other LPG companies, because we, as United IGAS, believe that good competition is healthy for the industry. What we learned from IGAS 64-year experience is good competitors are needed. So we value our competitors. We are cooperating with them to create efficiencies. There are strong local companies, and also a few international players, we are in very good connection with them. We are communicating, of course, with the Chinese wall, because some issues like price, other things, we cannot discuss with any other thing. But in order to improve the industry, in order to improve the quality, service, in order to find the efficiencies in supply chain, we are communicating. For example, India is buying LPG maybe $50 cheaper than Bangladesh because of having the efficient seaports. They are able to bring bigger vessels. Our purpose is at our Chittagong Anwara plant to use this plant efficiently with other companies as well in order to create efficiency for Bangladesh. In such a way, Bangladesh will not have to pay more dollars to the suppliers because it is a commodity. It is price at the source plus transportation. If transportation is less than efficient in the supply chain, we can, as an industry, be more efficient. We are open, we are cooperating, we are communicating. Of course, people who are working in sales forces are competing. This is natural, but at supply chain level, at management level, we have very good cooperation.
Great. Great. So, as you have mentioned, the competition is there, and in the current period, particularly the innovation, the fourth industrial revolution, and lots of things globally happening. How do you see the innovation and the new technology and other things will impact in coming days, particularly in the LPG industries?
LPG industry is a capital-intensive business. The long-term benefits are visible, but in short term, you need to invest. Main investments are the storage capacity, the filling holes, and the cylinders. In order to have the efficient filling, efficient storage, we have invested in the most quality products, machinery and equipment in our storages, in our plants. Also best quality cylinders. But in order to track our cylinders, we have digital barcoding system. We are able to track the cylinders, which cylinder is traveling where, after how long time they are coming back, when it is going to be filled again. We are trying to find smart solutions, and with the increased, enhanced use of artificial intelligence, we will be using more data-related statistics, and we will try to find efficiencies by using technology. We are using holograms which cannot be copied, so that as a consumer who is buying the product, he knows that it is filled at our plant safely, it is fully filled, safely filled, and brought to homes. If consumers are not seeing this hologram on the shrink paper, then they will think that anything can be. So we are trying to bring smart solutions to the industry for the benefit of end users.
Yeah, and as you have mentioned about the future and other things, how do you see the entire LPG industry in Bangladesh in coming 5 years, and where do you find United iGas company in this big scenario?
I don't want to give so many hints about the scenario, but Bangladesh LPG market will grow. We expect in 5 years double of this volume, and all the companies in the industry will benefit from this growth. As of now, we have 58 companies having the license. I think 25 of them are operational right now. But in terms of being more efficient, I think some consolidation in the market will happen. Organic or inorganic growth opportunities are there, but the market, the consumption, the demand will be there going on. Together with industrial usage, together with auto gas usage, we believe that Bangladesh LPG industry will continue to be the fastest growing markets in the world. Of course, competition will be harder, but when we have this cooperation among the LPG players, and efficiency in the supply chains, we will have the better solutions for our end users, consumers. Of course, the benefits are to be shared. When there is a benefit in the industry, it will be shared among the supply chain, distributors, retailers, and consumers. Bangladesh is a rising star in many aspects in this region. LPG industry is one of the main motors of this growth.
Growth and changes.
And it will continue.
Definitely, definitely. And nowadays when we talk about the companies, especially the big companies coming to produce anything or do business, there is a tendency to give back to the society with the CSR and other social initiatives. United iGas company, does this have any sort of CSR activities or anything similar to that?
Before coming to United iGas, I would like to mention United Group. United Group has, United Trans, and they have schools, medical college, nursing college, universities. United Group's understanding is to give more to the society. Similarly, Koç Group, why we are having so successful partnership, now I understand, because shared values are common. United Group has this, Koç Group also has the fund, has the schools, has the universities to give more to society. Both our partners, Argas, having so many corporate social responsibility projects. The main idea is to be sustainable. The main idea is to be on the right side for the social, corporate social responsibility projects. We are lucky to start a cooperation with Teach for Bangladesh. They are a voluntary organization helping children in order to get education which will help them to realize their potential. So education is the right for every kid. Education, reaching to proper education, adequate education is very important for every kid in all countries. Similarly in Bangladesh, Teach for Bangladesh is really doing great job. So we are combining,
so you have partnership with them.
Combining our forces. I hope it will be sustainable. It will be for long term. We will be happy to help the children of Bangladesh to get better education. If we can have any kind of benefit in this, we will be very happy.
Thank you, Mr. Harun, for giving us time and share your views and the analysis, particularly on the LPG sectors.
It is my pleasure. Many thanks again for inviting to 200 episode of this special Biztrendz program. Hope to see you soon again.
Thank you. দর্শক, কথা বলছিলাম আমরা ইউনাইটেড আইগ্যাস এলপিজি লিমিটেডের সিইও জনাব হারুনের সাথে, এবং তিনি বলছিলেন বাংলাদেশের সম্ভাবনার কথা, বিশেষত এলপিজি সেক্টর নিয়ে। সামনের দিনগুলোতে অর্থনৈতিক কর্মকাণ্ডে শুধুমাত্র গৃহস্থালী কর্মে নয়, আমাদের ট্রান্সপোর্ট সেক্টরের কথা, ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল সেক্টরের কথা, এবং সেই সম্ভাবনাকে কাজে লাগিয়ে কিভাবে তার কোম্পানি এবং এলপিজি সেক্টর এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে। পাশাপাশি নিরাপত্তার বিষয়টি বারবার আলোচনায় এসেছে। নিশ্চয়ই আমাদের নীতি নির্ধারক এবং ব্যবহারকারীরা প্রত্যেকেই এই আলোচনা থেকে উপকৃত হবেন। সামনের দিনগুলোতে বাংলাদেশ নতুন নতুন জ্বালানি, বিশেষত এলপিজি সহ অন্যান্য নতুন জ্বালানিগুলোর মুখ ধরে এগিয়ে যাবে সামনের পথে, সেই প্রত্যাশা রেখে শেষ করছি আজকের বিজট্রেন্ডস। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ।